What's up, friends? I am back live at Disneyland, standing in front of the train station, one of my all-time favorite spots of the park. One of the very first things built, too. Look at her. So beautiful. Tonight we were playing the Disneyland Uber game that we played for the first time last week. A way to raise money for the channel and a way for me to show you all around Walt's original Magic Kingdom. So, the way that it works, super chat affair for the channel, make a request where you want to go inside Disneyland, and I will happily take you there, giving you some fun facts and views all along the way. Oh, sounds like the train's coming into the station. One of my favorite parts of the park is the train. It's kind of like its own land, the Disneyland Railroad. Like whenever I'm sort of categorizing the park, I always think of Disneyland Railroad as being its own land. Same with Rivers of America. Technically, maybe part of Frontierland, but the transportation kind of feels like it's its own thing. You can see people running in, trying to get their fares with the competition of the train. You see the train pulling in behind me. Pulling into the station. For a holiday night, a lot of people already filing out. I'll spin around. You can see a lot of people already calling it quits for the evening. What was once home to a giant pumpkin and a big Christmas tree is now just empty. All of the holidays have come and pass. Park is back to just being special on its own accord. You can see the trains pulled up, not too packed. You can see folks over in front of City Hall just rolling out. Quitter Parade. Ben Lowry calls them the Quitter Parade. I love that. Hello from Crestyliner. Oh, no, don't go away, Oh, awesome, you're going to Rise of the Resistance this Saturday. That's awesome. Thank you for watching that video. That was quite the epic journey to make. That was also a very, very fun day at the park. I'm going to say that opening day of Rise Against the Resistance, easily one of my top 5 visits to the park. So you can see it is pretty quiet, slowly emptying out. 3-day weekend here in America, winding down. But it gets a little congested when the train lets out. The train people and the Quitter Parade clashing. All these Disneyland videos are giving Rob a serious case of FOMO. Wish I didn't live in Chicago. Well, Rob, that's why I want to do this, is to, one, I love coming here, so any excuse is perfect for me. But I love sharing the magic with other folks. And hopefully with all my little tips and tricks, when you come the next time, you can make more out of it. And also, I've had some people make this comment. When you're a tourist and you come, you just can't really get to enjoy all the little nooks and crannies that I'm able to take you to with my privileged endless access. All right, let's go over to the other platform while I'm waiting for a fare. I remember Aaron says, heading to the park on Sunday for my birthday, ready to give a try and a boarding pass. Well, good luck, bud. Good luck. Now looking back on our experience last Friday, we just got lucky to get a boarding pass and to get a 44. That was just some good old Disneyland luck. As the gang has started to refer to it, may the fours be with you, because we had a 44 boarding pass number. Get it? Let's look at the Emporium there and its little tower popping up. So as I was saying earlier, if you want to see a different location, just pop in a super chat and make your request, and we will mosey on over to something else inside of Disneyland only. Here we go, Rob Anderson. Coke stand, 2-color light bulb. Oh, Refreshment Corner. What a pick. What a pick, Rob. What a pick. All right, let's go to Refreshment Corner. All right, so this will take us down Main Street. Hello, sir. How are you? Always got to be nice to the train conductor. All right, so we're going to cruise down Main Street. Thank you for your super chat. Appreciate it. Trying to build a studio at home for the channel, so when we do our Wednesday talk show, we can, have a fun-looking set to do it in. And currently, the best name I've been given from viewers is the Brickey room. All right, let's hit this magic. Whoa, sorry, gimbal went crazy. All right. Oh yeah. How great are those sweetheart balloons? Woo. Okay. Let's fight through here. See, when you pick a fare, you don't just get that destination, you get the tour the whole way to the fair. All right, so we are going to just cruise down. Can't wait for DCA episode of this. I am not doing those swinging gondolas. I'll do them for charity. I'll do them for something, but I am not doing them on my own accord. I put up a vote on Instagram, and Disneyland won overwhelmingly as our location tonight. Because one of the things I'm trying to do with the channel is make it very democratic. What about the Brickey Mouse Club? Oh, see, you gotta put these in the comments. He's in there. See how friendly folks are? You gotta put these names in the comments because the chats just go away. But Brickey Mouse Club's pretty good. All right, we are heading over to Refreshment Corner. See all the lights coming in. You know, I think it's time for a little fun fact. If you look at the bottom of these buildings, watch out for this kid. Put your arm down, Brent. So these little pockets that you see on the bottom there, those are all over Main Street. And here's some more. They look like little vents. See those little guys down there at the bottom? These little guys? Those pump out smells to make the street smell like delicious treats. Here we come to Refreshment Corner. There it is, the bat signal right there in the corner. That's right, designer's best. That's the bat signal. You got it. There you go, Rob. And as you can see, when they put in the light bulbs, the amount of bulbs was just off for the perfect pattern. Oh, sorry, sir. So in the perfect Disneyland form, somebody came up with the idea, maybe even old Walt Disney. To make that red and white split light bulb. All right. Well, while I wait for my next fare, I'll just sit over here and play piano for everybody. Fastest way to get kicked out. Rob, thank you so much for your fare and our quick trip. Oh, here we got another one. Timothy Rumble, Rise of the Resistance, room 90. We're on 85. Send us good vibes. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. I believe you're going to make it. This little pocket here is so good. So good, this little pocket. Check this out. See, Refreshment Corner is at a straight angle. Then you get this blue facade. Then the Penny Arcade sort of jets out at about a 35-degree angle with a bay window on the top. Then you get this recession. And you get this. I mean, yeah, it's just an employee exit, but just look at the great way this comes together. Lana, you just do a super chat for the channel, and then I'll take you where you want to go. And the cool thing about this roof is it's all shingles and sort of scalloped edges with those little like fleur-de-lis, but right on the other side is the tiki room. All right, let's cruise up here on the platform. So our friends are over at Rise of the Resistance. They have a boarding pass. Oh, you're in the park? Well, make sure you say hi if you see me. So our friends are over at Rise of the Resistance. They have a 90 boarding group, and we're all going to send them positive vibes, and it's going to work out. They sent me a super chat, but I don't know where they want me to go because they're already over there. Maybe they want me to go see them. So I just saw another chat come through. Where do you want to go? I hit that. From Brooks Engel. Brooks, my man. Hey, I just had a thought earlier tonight. These umbrellas and these chairs are one of the few things I remember. Oh, Steve Johns, Hungry Bear. All right. Brooke, you have one coming as well. So make sure you tell me where we're going. Do you know where the little leprechaun house is at the bottom of Indiana Jones? Oh, that is the... Take us to best favorite spots. Best favorite spots are all the fancy restaurants. Actually, she loves Carthay Circle over in the other DCA, but I'll show you a spot or two that Beth loves. Okay, so we're going to knock some of these out. We're going to Hungry Bear, and we're going to the Little Man of Disneyland's house, which is a little hard to find in the dark. But right here, this is where they had me lined up. I was lined up right here on Rise of the Resistance Day, waiting to get let in. The new sign is looking great, by the way. The new sign looks great, and what they did was they took out that weird little cul-de-sac that was right here. That is now gone, allowing for a much wider area. So I appreciate too the friendly super chats that came in, but hey, I'm out here working for a living. Make sure you tell me where you want to go if you super chat. And if you're following along, make sure you remember some of these because it's hard to read and walk and navigate Disneyland and tell stories at the same time. All right, we're now in Adventureland, which is kind of a smaller land. I think Friday night, I'm going to shoot the top of all the buildings here and do a video just like the Fantasyland one I did, where I kind of show some of the intricate designs that make these lands like Galaxy's Edge and Fantasyland and Adventureland feel more like communities. All right, let's see if we can find the little man tree. All right, let's come over here. It is pitch black. It is pitch black. There's Indiana Jones people everywhere. All right. So I'm in the queue illegally. Sorry, I missed that last comment. Let's see if Oh, Rancho. Yeah, that's a great one. All right, so the little house. Where are we at here? The Little Man of Disneyland is, well, there's kids in it right there. It's being bombarded with children right now. I'm not really supposed to put kids in my videos. So it's on the other side of there, Steve. All right, I think they're gone. I think they're bailing. And she's just going to sit there. All right. So it's back in here, but without a flashlight, it's just pretty dark. You'll know when you're there because there's a cutaway in the fence All right. Sorry, that one was a little bit of a bust. Let's head over to the restaurant that was requested, the Mexico restaurants, and then we'll backtrack over to our other fare to go over to the edge of Critter Country for Hungry Bear. All right, let's just roll around. The fact that this could easily it's just one restaurant. Oh, you're ordering. I'm on my way. You know what? Careful. I will eat something off your plate. But the fact that this is one restaurant, but the facade is cut up into 1, 2, 3, 4 little pockets. It just makes this area feel so real. And you know what? If you don't mind, I'll take a little sidetrack. I love... Oh, never mind. It's roped. No, it's not roped off. I can do this. Sorry. No, you're good. All right. Roll around these people here. Because when I'm out on a fair, I love to do some sightseeing. Okay. Have you seen this mural lately? Oh, if you got nachos, I am so on my way. This is going to be amazing. This is the first time anybody's ever Ubered me to them. All right. This mural is so good. It's so good. Look at that text. Right? It's so good. And one of the things that... This is one of those cool callbacks because on the other side of Main Street, Walt wanted to do an international street. And one of the things that was going to be over there was like a fireworks shop or a fictitious fireworks shop for back then what they referred to as the Orient or Asia. But it didn't happen because after the park opened, they realized they needed this space behind Main Street for holding things in there. If International Street got built behind Main Street, I don't know if we'd have the parades that we have today because that's where the parades hide all day long while they wait to take their second run. Maybe if that space was taken, the parades would go all the way down and all the way back, but that would shut down the traffic for so much time. All right, this is my first ever Uber to someone in the park. Let's head over to Rancho de Delco. Okay, so this spot, if you don't know, is decorated up heavily for the Halloween. This is where the Disneyland Day of the Dead celebration is. All right, so I'm cruising in here. I'm the guy with the camera. This is where you at? We're sitting down now. LOL. All right, I'm just wandering through a restaurant, waiting for somebody. This is so Black Mirror. All right, I'm just looking for some friendly people with nachos. Just looking for friendly people with nachos. Do I hear something? Up. Friendly people with nachos. Excuse me. Oh, look at that blouse. Look at that blouse.
We've got our baby.
Look at this. It's my first ever Uber to somebody in the park.
Cool. So exciting.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Did you guys rise to the resistance today?
No, I think we're going for Wednesday.
Yeah, we've got some friends we're meeting up with. They're going to watch the kids for us so we can do it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Your Instagram account is?
Makeup at Montana and Makeup.
But don't you have a Disneyland account?
Yeah, it's Center Street Clements.
There you go. I knew you had one that was like hardcore Disney.
Yeah.
That's it.
I want to give you a shout out because people that are watching might care about that. All right, I'm going to get one nacho.
Oh, go for it.
And then I'm going to go.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Oh, you're going to bring it over to me? What?
Yeah.
They just took the nachos from the kids. The kids have been Disneylanding all day, and Uncle Brickey steals your nachos. I'm sorry, kids.
Get a
little something on there.
Thank
High
you
five.
so much, Mark.
High five.
We love you.
The magic is real. Thank you for the nachos. Wow. How cool was that? They're such nice people. Just some of the few people that I've met through my love of Disneyland. Okay, Big Bear, Hungry Bear, Hungry Bear. How rad is it that we see somebody in the park? One of our buds, I know there's other buds here, but they requested a fare and was wearing a Disneyland For Designers t-shirt. It's almost as if I planned it, but I did it. I'm not that smart or desperate. Look at that. The old Golden Horseshoe. Working on a project right now all about the history of dancing at the Golden Horseshoe. All right, we are working our way over to Hungry Bear. They need a special button for such an occasion. Yeah, I should have like a thing that I grease people with in the park. What a historic moment for our live streams, huh? Almost so cool. I love that doing this has made me friends with so many Disneyland people. All right. Got that hip new jazz music that all the kids love in the background. While I'm on a straightaway, did I miss any fares? Have I left anybody hanging? Please let me know. I'm actually in a spot where I can see the screen. The old Mark Twain riverboat is sitting in Joe's ditch. If you watched last week, you know that story. This is one of the things that I love about Disneyland. I'm going to pause for a second, catch my breath. I love that this island becomes a movie screen and a stage for Fantasmic, which you can see the production speakers right there. You can see production speakers. Come on, Gimbal, work with me. Up there. And then, I don't know if you know this, but like way up there, let me see if I can get my finger to point. See that little spot right there? That is the main sound mix. And then right over in here is where the front of house mix is. And one of the things that makes, there's another one of the speakers. And see, these things live in the ground. These things go down during the day. And one of the things that makes Disneyland so special is that to do Fantasmic, they have to build it every single night. Whereas in Orlando, they just put it in a building, give it its own home. But here, workers go through this every single night, transitioning this area into an outdoor amphitheater, which is just an unbelievable amount of work. All right, let's move on. Look. I didn't know if the main Wi-Fi signals are here or not. I don't know. I mean, I remember when the park had the worst internet, and now, I mean, if you've ever been to like a football game and you try to send a message, it's like impossible to get anything out. And Disneyland is blazing with Wi-Fi. There you go. You can see the very final night, guys, of the holiday layover of the Haunted Mansion. Very final night. All right, Mark Twain, dry docked. One of my favorite details in all the park. You can't see it from here. All right, what is this? A quick rip through New Orleans Square. Since you're over there, maybe some Walt Telegraph action. Oh yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's definitely hit that on our way back. Wah wah. All done. All right, so we're gonna take the back route that I love so much. Fowler's Harbor. And come around this little corridor. Now all the people have dissipated. All the noise has dissipated. Normally there's not this scrim here, and you can look right over at sailing ship Columbia. And we have just transferred into critter country. Families eating. And when this spits me out, it's going to spit me out right at the entry point of Hungry Bear. But first, let's see who's crazy enough to splash. Now that boat was empty. That's zero fun. All right. All right, let's cruise over to the Hungry Bear. I'll give you a tour of its massive deck. I think the Hungry Bear really came out a winner from Galaxy's Edge. And that it now has one of the best, not massively crowded, quiet decks to eat on. Now, there's a little bend in the road here, coming around this long, windy patio. Yeah, they got good food here. The chicken sandwich is pretty good, and they serve cold brew. Which, you know, that if I were Popeye, cold brew's my spinach. Got mobile order pickup, which is sweet, and big barrels. So we'll just cruise to the end here. I want to thank everybody for all the super chats tonight. This has been fun, and we're just getting started. All right, I had come down lunch right here after Galaxy's Edge, and there it is right there. You can see the spires of Batuu off in the distance. But if you follow, look at that, the train. It's all coming up full circle. The train is running right parallel with me. Now see, this deck used to go flush with the edge of the Rivers of America. I'm working for an hour tonight. I like to drive for an hour. Then got to shoot some other videos for the rest of the week. But the Rivers of America used to line up perfectly with this patio. But now you can see for Galaxy's Edge, this big walkway has been added in, allowing you for the first time in the history of the park, 65 years it took, to finally be able to do a loop around the whole outer perimeter. And I can't exactly remember if they cut some of the patio off. I know they definitely cut some of the river out. I'll have to research that. But then you got this cool sign of the bear just trying to get his honey. All right, so this is a super quiet spot to hang out. Like, look at this. You get the train that runs on the other side. You get the boats that go by you on the water side. And just look at all this mellow quiet. Did we just find another quiet spot in Disneyland? So now when I come down these stairs, I'm dangerously close to falling and the Galaxy's Edge. Let's see if we can find Tim's family that is waiting. See if we can get some pre-Rise of the Resistance stoke, and then we'll backtrack to New Orleans Square. All right, this is the only music that you'll hear in Galaxy's Edge right here. When you come in, you hear this sort of serenade of the original score done by John Williams. And after that, we're pretty much musicless. Oh, look. What did I show you last week? The outside queue, the standby queue that was a-coming. And there it is. I tell you no lies. Well, a few lies. But it's just to make the stories better. All right. Let's see if we can find Timmy's family hanging out, waiting to get their chance to join the resistance. Oh, my Lord. Oh, look at this bottleneck of humans. Yeah, little pit stop. They did super chat, so it's a fair. Looking around to see if I see them. Waiting patiently. Everyone waiting patiently. Oh, pit stop to the Falcon. You paid a fare. You got it. Don't know. Is that the big dog? That's the big dog. That's the big dog family. What's up, bud?
88.
Are we close?
You're at 88.
So we have two more?
Two more.
Two more. And then you, where you at? Where you at? You're so small. Are you ready to do this, bud?
Yeah.
Are you pumped?
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. You know when you rode on the tram with me?
Yeah.
It's almost that good.
Not quite as cool though.
No, not quite
Almost,
as good as
but not quite.
Trampion.
Yeah,
That's like
not
the best
quite.
attraction here.
Yeah.
So you pumped?
Yeah, super pumped.
When you got 90, you thought it'll never happen.
Yeah.
And now we're right there.
Right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We almost gave up, and then we didn't, and glad we didn't.
Ignite the spark, light the fire.
You know, they don't.
That's right.
It was, yeah.
That's right, what he said.
Two bright suns.
Yeah.
You know, they don't check IDs.
Perfect.
So now me and the kid have to play, how much can I pay you to let me ride in your spot? What do you need? Uncle Brickey, what do you want? Uncle Brickey's ready to buy you a new bicycle. What do you need? What do you need? Hey, Mom, the boys will never forget riding with me. All right, I'm gonna keep cruising.
Hey, good to see you.
Good
Thanks
to
for
see
coming
you.
by.
Have fun, bud. Good to see you guys. Whoa, I'm so jealous of them. Man, I'm so jealous. They don't check IDs. I felt like I could have paid off that kid. I feel like I could have paid him off. All right, Falcon, and then New Orleans Square, because you know they're so close. All right, look at that. Our second set of friends in the park tonight. I'm so pumped they're gonna get the ride. Oh, that's great. There's the face in the rocks. You see the face? Hey, I appreciate it, Brooks. I appreciate it. You know, I got that blue milk belly from all the partying I do during the football season. All right, live chat. Let's make a decision. Through the market or the outskirts? High road or the low road? First one in wins. High road or the low road? Somebody decide. Well, I gotta pop here until somebody makes that decision. Market, always through the market. That's what you picked last week. Funny, we end up here. Ah, Steve, too late with your stream. All right, let's look up, because that's where the real beauty's at. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Always
for
gonna.
no one to get out there.
Sorry, sir. Let's check out the shop here. Oh, the market details are so good. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but these little faces here, those are the faces of the droid that does the wrapping over the Ronto stand. So a little pro move, the fact that they put these blue lights up in here, it creates that there's this like moonlight vibe that's happening. So pro. I don't think any no Mando merch yet. Look at this. Look at this. He's got a critter. He's got a critter. Didn't seem very friendly. Delicious exotic corn, anyone? Oh, look at that, flapping his wings. Harrison Porg, I love him. The world's greatest hot dog stand. I was able to have the breakfast Ronto wrap. It was good. I'd like to get it without the sauce. But it was good. And I didn't know this because I'm never here early, but Docking Bay 7 serves breakfast. And they also serve a cinnamon roll. All right. Ooh, it's bottlenecked. Remember last week when we walked through here and there was no people in Galaxy's Edge? Well, it's alive. Pit stop to the Millennium Falcon when dreams come true and grown men cry. Stormtroopers. Uh-oh, they found a pilot. He's hiding behind his dad. Oh no, David, that's horrible. I've had good vibes there. Look at that. That little resistance pilot hid behind dad. Atomic West. So when I first saw that they were lighting this up blue from the parking garage, I was so disappointed because Tomorrowland's blue. But then when I got to see it, it really, really works. And it adds that whole moon vibe. See the burners from the... All right, you guys want to see the blaster hidden Mickey? I'll take you there. Waterfall of Finding Nemo's queue. Oh my lord. The little red lights flashing everywhere and all the data pads. So good. There he is. Blaster hidden Mickey. Boo 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 boo. And then this right here. I mean, I've talked about this in videos, so it's no breaking news, but the fact that, you know, you can see these turbines, and then the third one people are Xing out of, and the grates just slid over to the side. What fantastic storytelling. All right, Stormtroopers. I'll take these punks on. I'm not afraid of a couple of stormtroopers. Oh, Ray alert. Hi.
Stormtroopers.
Oh, I turned. Hi. We're on a mission.
Get on me.
There she goes. Oh, sorry. There she goes.
We warn you to stay away from this sector. Really?
Here she goes. She did it. Sorry. She snuck by. All right. We had a Star Wars adventure. Got pretty cinematic there for a minute, right? Huh? You like that steady hand? That's right. Healthy line over in the cantina. But we are going to New Orleans Square, then Tomorrowland. So basically we're going across the entire park. JJ Brickey. I mean, don't make me say that I could do better, but I could do better. Look, real stormtroopers. These guys over here. That's the real heat. All right. Ooh. Look at this guy.
Have you seen the one who pilots the Millennium Falcon?
Here we go.
He said they had information.
I think they're hiding something, sir.
You waste my time. Not wise.
We apologize, sir.
Sorry, sir. Some have come here to
Apologies,
support the
sir.
resistance. What about you?
Uh-oh.
Still have time to make a choice. Choose carefully.
So the people that are younger make them into these.
Excellent.
We're done.
Move aside.
This time. Move aside, travelers.
How cool is that? Wow. Wow. Man, oh man. All right. Let's head back. Oh, I thought I almost saw Frank Kozik, but it was just another old guy. All right. Well, look at that. Little Darth Vader. All right. This land is popping. And last week I put out a video asking, would this be the rebirth of it? And it looks like it is. Yeah. If they could do some Force stuff, that'd be amazing. All right. Let's go back around. I want to see some shows happen on this stage built up here. So for those of you that are keeping score, we've seen two buds, two sets of buds and a lot of celebrities. Yeah, well, it was a bit of a bullshit nacho, but you know what? Getting to see you guys is better than any one single nacho. So I just appreciate you inviting me over and saying hi. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay. New Orleans Square, Finding Nemo, and any other fares that we drop. We're going to be going for till 8 o'clock, till the top of the hour. So if anybody wants to request anything, hopefully along that path, that'd be awesome. As we raise money for the channel to work on building a cool set for the Wednesday live streams where we all get to talk Disneyland together. All right. Working my way back. Working our way back. I love this corridor, and if you look down at the ground, there's all kinds of like R2 tracks and creature tracks. They really did a good job of making it look like a muddy thoroughfare. And the fact that the shops are little compartments that close. So cool. Look at all these folks ready to rise against the resistance. So sick. What number are we on? We're on 90. What was their numbers? What, 91? I think they were 91. Hopefully they get a ride. I had a friend in it today when it broke down. I don't see them. So let's hope that they're crushing it. Okay, back through the only area where we'll hear music. The outside queue is out that I showed you for the first time last week. I'm very proud of that scoop. A lot of creatures in the woods today. I'm not sure what your question was. I saw, would it be cool to walk if Rise broke down? I had a friend that was in it today when it broke down. I'm so curious, like, how do they exit them out of there? All right, we are back in We're back on planet. Oh, it feels so good to be back on Earth. We just walked past you in Galaxy's Edge. Well, you should have said hi. You're supposed to always say hi to me. I'm sorry that I missed you. I'm so sorry that I missed you. I wish you would have said hi. I want these live streams to be community. Because I love showing everybody that Disneyland's not a bunch of strangers, but a bunch of people that love it. But I hope you guys are having fun. And maybe you'll see me later on tonight. All right. I saw Pizza Planet. So now we're going New Orleans Square, Pizza Planet, and the waterfall. And whatever else I can whip up. Oh, my friend, speaking of, my friend redid this store. Let's check it out. Look at all those design. They're all out of Baby Yodas. All right. Let's work our way over to New Orleans Square. There's the Haunted Mansion. Last night. And it's going under a long refurb. So tonight's the last night to hang out with those hitchhiking ghosts. Did you know that there's a pet cemetery, the Elephant Mausoleum, right back here? You could step up, maybe I'll step on those so we can find it. See, you can kind of see the building. See that gray stone up there? That's the top of it. Excuse me. All right. New Orleans Square. One of the best lands. Woo. Just went past a dirty diaper. You know, everything in Disneyland always has a meaning behind it. Last night. But this fountain, I cannot find any intel on that fountain. I do not know what its purpose is, why it's there, what its name is. All right, it was requested a little telegram Walt. And if you watched last week, I told everybody, and I'll say it every week, that if you hear that telegram in the background at the New Orleans Square train station, that sound. See if I can get a waiver. Please wave. There we go. No, he was just yawning. Please wave. Nobody's waving. Nobody's waving. There we go. There was a waiver. You got to wave at kids. So, the tick, 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 you hear that telegram. That is Walt Disney's speech on opening day, converted over to telegram. And the cool part of that is that means that his voice is always being heard in the park. Whoa! All right. All right. All right. So that was my face when I'm trying to read something. Let's look over here. Look how quiet. So serene. And if we come back, that's the home of Disneyland beignets. Uber Eats, and I'll destroy some. All right, we are now in New Orleans Square. I think I pointed out last week that this is where the witch doctor, this is the sort of the witch doctor's voodoo apartment. I don't know if you know this, but this bridge was put here when Club 33 expanded to get people over to the new bar over here. And this area on the other side of this was the courtyard of the Angels. It's still there, you just can only get there when you're in Club 33. Somebody got a portrait done of their dog. He must have been a helper dog. There's some folks waiting to get into the club, which will be me this Friday. Rip some beignets. Did I just get my first Uber Eats? You can see they got the Mardi Gras lights up. I got an Uber Eats for beignets, guys. I gotta do it. Gotta do it after this fair. Gotta do an Uber Eats. If somebody buys the beignets, gotta eat the beignets. It's gonna be boring though, watch me wait in line. See all the decorations up for Mardi Gras. And then the big mask. All right. Uber Eats it is. Uber Eats it is. But then, I gotta take my beignets back to the far side of the park for those last two fairs. So, looks like my shift just got extended. So this land is kind of thematically the inspiration, I think, for Galaxy's Edge, in that, let's see what Steve is saying. How do you eat them without getting them? Oh, the line. If the line's too long. All right. The line's long. Ooh. What if I just do this? Here's a beignet that obviously went down. See that? That's either cocaine or beignet powder. No, it's cocaine. Okay, let's do this. I'm not talking to you, guy. I'm live streaming. Here's what I'm gonna do. I got the plan. I'm gonna do these last Uber Rips that I have. I'm gonna come back, do my Uber Eats, but as a story on Instagram, so you don't have to wait in line. Because I really don't wanna have to make you wait in line. And I also don't wanna launch a second stream. So that's what we'll do. Sound good? Just, trying to keep it entertaining. One of these days, you folks should send me over to the little shop inside of, when you get out of Pirates, there's some cool little stuff over there. Hey man, I just want to make everybody happy, but also keep people watching, and watching a guy wait for beignets is probably not the best content. Okay, so we are now going to Tomorrowland. I'm going to show you guys a little something. See how crowded all this is? We're not going to go this way. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So we're going to swing back around now that we know that it's packed. we are going to swing around the other way. Oh, look at those stars. I love it. Thank you so much. You know, the ultimate star you can give the Disneyland Uber driver is comment and thumbs up the video. Because I don't know if you know this, but that makes it beat the algorithm and go out to way more folks. And I try to make these videos so that after the live stream is over, people can still enjoy the quick rip around Disneyland and feel like they learned some fun facts and pro ways to navigate the park. So if you remember, the Adventureland corridor was just wedged full of people. Now look. Do you usually give a heads up before somewhere or on the interwebs before you do a yes? Yes, I do. The heads up will either be on my personal Instagram at Mark Brickey, and I also put one up in the community tab of the channel. So there's a couple of different ways that you'll know the day that I'm going live, but essentially I filmed this on the time that I come to the park to make new content. Are those nachos still there? Can I get a nacho? Or did they mosey? All right, nacho friends are on the go. Okay. Okay, so look at that. Remember how crowded it was over on the other thoroughfare? This is my, I need to just do a single video about what I refer to as the outer hub. So we're just going to cruise right through here. Look at that window. All right. So we're cruising right through here. Here we are. Now we're on the outskirts of Fantasyland, but Tomorrowland is just always jam-packed, full of people. So once again, we're going to take the quiet way there, which means what I refer to as the outer hub. So we can just cruise right through here, see the castle. Hello. All right, here we come up. You can see all the beautiful castle facades. And we're just going to keep cruising. And now we have avoided half of the park. Oh, the Christmas shop must resist. Whoa, look at that. It was not like that in our last video that I put up yesterday. Look at that. Look at all that mesh. Wow. Look at that. Snow White has gone Betty by. All right, we're now in Crying Land. I mean Fantasyland. Got 2 more stops, unless somebody lights me up for a third. One of the things I want to do for the talk show is put a green screen in my office. And then because so many of you are creatives and designers, I want to have different people design a set for me. So I'll just be doing the talk show in whatever environment you place me in. And I also thought it'd be cool to do some long shots of like Main Street or from Main Street train station and just have like a feed flowing behind us when we do the talk show so you can see people walk around. All right, look at this guy. 400 went home with a lot of savers. All right, we are coming along the backside of edge of Fantasyland. Matterhorn's queues are packed. We're gonna dip over here to avoid some folks. Somebody asked me what one of the best favorite places in the park is. She loves Matterhorn. She loves Small World. And she absolutely adores Peter Pan. When I told her that we were gifted a private Disneyland tour for Christmas, her first reaction was, yes, we'll finally get to ride Peter Pan. And my reaction was, yes, we'll finally get to ride Radiator Springs as a couple and not as single riders. All right. There is your waterfall. And now to the pizza plant. Oh my Lord, the Matterhorn is, if you've never ridden the Matterhorn, that is one you got to get on, bro. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Layering, layering. Look at that. The monorail. Wrapped in Mickey. Oh, I see a club. I guess we go through the party, right? We're gonna have to dance our way through the club.
Jedi training
Where are all the single ladies here tonight? The song is for you, ladies. And if you know the dance, we want to see it. I think Marie knows it. Give Marie some room. Give Marie some room. You go, Marie.
Look at this guy. Look at that. Woo. And I see we have made our way to our final destination. Unless there's one last one to come in. Woo! We made it. Star Trader, I'll show it to you. So many celebrities tonight. So many. Oh, so many celebrities tonight. Well, friends, our second episode of Disneyland Uber. I feel like it was a success. Hopefully you had fun, learned some things, went around the park. I love walking around the park, and getting to walk around the park with you is super magical. How about I take you to just one last quiet spot, one of my favorite spots, and we'll part ways there. But we're not going to go back to the dance party. There's a one dance party per video rule. Uber driver can get in trouble for driving through the club. We'll take you to one of my favorite spots.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
One of my favorite spots. Let's go. What do you say? One last one. One last one. No, wrong way. I want to go the other way here. Woo! Woo! It's Uber driving, I tell you.
I'm sorry.
Tiki Andy, what's up, bud?
Put a U-turn on the plaza here. Come on, that was amazing.
Rate me 5 stars. I appreciate it. The 5-star rating is leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. Actually, thumbs up is a 4-star rating. No, do them both. I don't want to make you decide. All right, let's go to one of my favorite spots. What do you say? By the way, the Disneyland Alive talk show will be this Wednesday, but we're ripping. We're putting up videos daily, and I appreciate it. All you all watching and help me out. All right. One of my favorite spots. Let's end on a high note. After I walk up so many stairs, and then I gotta go Uber Eats my beignets. I just want to film on the balcony, sir. Is it okay? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Don't want to make anybody mad. All right, folks. Here it is. If you're polite, they'll let you come up the exit stairs. They'll let you hang out up here. Maybe even watch some fireworks. If you ever wanted a place to propose, this might be a good one. Until the garbage can comes out. Oh, backstage. But just look at that view. Look at that view. Matterhorn. Tomorrowland actually looks alive here. The 3 P's, you know it, Steve. Patience, politeness, no preferential treatment. Always be polite. That's amazing. You took a photo with your 6-year-old here. That will be one that I'm sure your 6-year-old will remember forever. This is what I was waiting for. This is what I was waiting for. That layering. I will be doing Marvel Land coverage soon. I kind of shoot mostly at the park at the nighttime, and with it being dark, it's hard. Russ, my Uber Eats, it's gonna be like a whole second video. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Let's do this right. Let's do this right. Let's do the thumbnail for the video. Mouth open means you're happy. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Another successful Disneyland Uber. I love going on these tours. Thank you for supporting the channel. It's really gonna help build the studio and do a lot of the fun things that I have planned. I will see you tomorrow with another video, and I'll see you Wednesday with our next live. Everybody have a great night. Go over to @Mark Brickey on Instagram if you want to see the Uber Eats, where I'm going to eat my beignets and drink my drink. Thanks, guys. Have a magical night. Where do I end it at? I'm